Hey everybody, welcome to BombSquad. I'm Dan Stacy, and you are about to witness my nerdy family and I use silly voices and exploding dice to tell a good story. And the music ran out because we took too long. That was perfect.
That just means there's a lot of bonus content for you locals and patrons.
That's true.
So,
well
if you want to watch content with music in the background, you know,
and a whole lot of other stuff.
This is a special song.
and a story about a spider.
That's true.
That was on there?
Apparently.
Yes.
My spider's gone.
Yeah.
I don't know where it went.
All right. Quick announcement. Of course, when this comes out, we will have wrapped up Knights of New Seattle. So we haven't filmed the last session. People are guessing on who's going to die. So we'll see what happens.
Should it be a cinematic gasp?
And then we are going on for AfterQuest, our other show. We are going to start experimenting with our live streaming multicam setup. So it'll be similar to the BombSquad setup, but it will be live streamed. Ooh. And we will be switching to Wednesdays, 6 p.m. Eastern. So join in for the experiments. We're going to be playing Crucible from Foundry for the experiments, and then we'll be hopping into some 5th edition style games for the next AfterQuest. So I'm excited about that. Of course, we're doing the theme collaboration with Adam from the Interplanar Crossroads. When this episode comes out, we should be preparing for Sci-Fi July. So check out Around the Hearth to watch us discuss it. And then Mr. Moral Compass, hiding in the back, is going to be running the game for us then. So don't miss that.
So sneaky.
I know. Isn't he the best? He's the best. And
Did you hear he's in town now?
I think that's the only big announcements that switch with the live streams. We might be having some new live stream shows coming out too, so keep your eyes out. And of course, I post calendar things that show all the shows coming out on our social media and on our YouTube posts as well. So that's enough of me talking about nonsense. RPG Hammer, I'm just teasing you.
I thought about it.
Yeah, you did.
I have snacks.
Cupcakes.
We'll surprise the snacks later.
Surprise it? Okay.
Well, we won't surprise the snacks. We'll surprise with the snacks.
Sorry, just see the cupcakes in myself and David going,
It needs a face on it.
It's mini David.
Yes, it's a David face on the cupcake. Oh, okay. All right. No more brainstorming. We'll do those later. YouTube Shorts coming out. And let's dive into the most surprising episode of BombSquad. Let's do this. And we dive back in.
We're like synchronized swimmers.
Yeah, that was nice.
All right, so...
We need the really creepy smiles, though.
Got no more bonus content. Well, this is live. Sort of. As always, we pick up right where we left off. And I'm turning it over. We're going to do some role-playing, and these guys are going to start planning how they want to handle their assigned mission to investigate the Entropy Tower, the necromancers, whatever's going on down there. So, tossing out to you guys. Sure. We had talked off screen that you wanted to kind of just say that.
Aurora's going to, because she didn't get to explain yet, she's going to explain what she saw in her vision with the Entropy Tower, the cavern, and all that. And the strange, massive orb with the sails. And that hull shears inside of it. Yep. So she's going to explain that out. I don't know if she would be able to draw it out or not.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's cool. I like that.
Okay.
To draw a picture of it, you mean?
Yeah.
Now you do have a sense, we had talked about this, just you and I, but you do have a sense that it was vision, so you're not, the accuracy of like dimensions and stuff like that, not 100%. It's not like Aurora has now a map of this underground thing that the goblins have built, but there's a sense, like if she's in that space, she'll have a sense of where she needs to go. Mm-hmm. And whether or not things are 100% accurate is unsure, because it's more like a vision. It's enough to give you a sense, but it's close to accurate.
Okay.
So, I guess Tag, you're it.
Me?
Shall we? Yeah.
Yeah.
We're all still in. So this is after talking about all of that.
So Brick, if we're like getting into the phase of let's talk about planning, let's talk about how we're gonna do this and move forward. Thanks. Sorry. Brickwood is gonna make a point to kind of step up and want to talk to everybody. And all right. Look, everybody, I don't want to be what pulls anybody behind. So I know I have issues, and I don't want to be a liability in combat. So whatever happens to me, I don't want to freeze up anymore. So I need help. I don't want to be the reason we fail. So I'm sorry for all the trouble I've caused. So, and you can tell he's like physically really uncomfortable and fidgeting and shifting. So I don't really know what's wrong with me. I don't know much of anything, but... And he's gonna look at Quinn. Whatever you did, it let me go into my own head. And I don't know how to do that again. But if I'm gonna keep myself from being a liability, then I need to learn how to do it myself.
What does that mean? You need to do it yourself. You need to learn how to do it yourself. You need to learn how to turn it on and off.
I need to learn. I can't explain it. It's like this hose that I have no control over when it turns on, and it builds up and it builds up and it builds up and then it explodes. I need to be able to do it myself, to let it
happen when you want it to.
When it's ready. Not when it's ready.
It's kind of a problem in the middle of the fight, but let it out. Like, you got something going on, like, we're here. Spill. What's wrong with you, Brick?
Him, I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know where I come from. I don't know. I don't even know who I am. I don't remember who I was before getting here. This is all I have.
It's been good enough for us. And you're still here. And you've been here. We took some time away. We're all back. It's good enough for me.
You have no memory at all.
When I freeze, when I seize up, I get pieces back, but they're just snippets.
Is it important to you for you to have the time to see them?
I need to be able to get back how I got here, and I, most importantly, need to be able to not freeze up in the middle of combat. I can't have an unexpected disability. It can't happen. Not in a fight. So
maybe we can see it the other way. Maybe a fight is the only time you recognize it. I think we could pull together a few rounds if he needs the moment. You freeze up. Well, now we know you need that moment. That's just you. That's just Brick telling Brick that Brick needs some Brick time. We can deal with that. We have before.
Pim, I appreciate that. But strategically, I cannot abide with that. I need to learn it. I know it triggers from emotion, it triggers from stress, but I need to learn how to control that. And I need to figure out why it's happening. And if I can trigger it while I'm in control of myself, I will be able to be an asset and not a liability. I don't want to be a gamble. Look, I don't know what I'm asking for. I just know I'm in a place that I don't know, and weird stuff happens. And you were able to do something.
I wish we would have known a long time ago. I feel like we could have helped you somehow.
Yeah. Maybe. And that's on me.
Yeah, or you weren't the screw up in the last one, so I don't think anyone noticed. And with that, Pim Pam would kind of like fold her arms and like slink back into probably whatever's like the softest couch around.
Can we do anything?
Sorry. Billy was just going to chime in
Go ahead.
with a very encouraging note. Well, Brick, for what it's worth, I know I haven't been here for quite some time, but like I've noticed with all that we've been through, I mean, you've been a rock. I mean, truly. Even, like, I can't imagine having those thoughts and just not knowing. But all I can say is that you have been you've been there for us. I don't think that's going to change, even if we get into a spot where that blacks out, or where you black out. I mean, clearly it's something that needs to be triggered. I mean, I'm all for finding some way to trigger your stress now,
Iliad, I appreciate that. I shot our hero. I blacked out. It was just me and him. And I shot him. And by a miracle, it grazed him. What if that was you? What if that was your head? I can't do that.
So, first of all, our hero says it was his skill, not luck.
Legend play.
I just need to make things clear about that.
Hey.
Ooh, nice catch.
No, I told him it's good. So I don't know how to get you to trigger it by yourself. Maybe before we leave, we can do a couple more sessions where I reach in and maybe you can figure it out. Maybe, but while you're waking, instead of you being calm and rested, maybe it's trying to focus on your awakeness, and we'll go that way. I don't know, but in the meantime, essentially there's two options for you, maybe three at most. You're either gonna come with us, knowing that this could happen, and we have to have contingencies in place for you. If we have people who are just focused on you, right? If Demeter was there to be with you, and he's just with you every single moment to be able to protect you, or if there are people who are you for you, then that's less of a concern.
Can Ajax do anything? Shut you off or something? I don't know.
Ajax. Ajax goes through it too. Ajax doesn't remember, which doesn't make any sense, but Ajax is integrated with me, so if I go down, he goes down. And Quinn, for every person who's focused on me, they're not focused on something else. So let's do it. Let's walk me through what you do, and I don't know. You walk me through. Let's do it again, and I'll focus. Aurora, look into the sea of stars, or whatever happens. Iliad, play a song. I don't know. Just I can't do this alone.
And I don't think you need to. Could all sing Kumbaya. I'm game for it.
I don't.
How do we
know
do
that
this, Quinn?
If we can't, if there's not an opportunity to be able to get this for you so that you can do it yourself.
I'm still coming, but it's gonna happen different.
Okay. Then yeah, we'll take the time to do it. Let's finish the plan that what we have, and then we'll take the rest of time to be able to work on you. We'll do as much as we can, but we know that we can't take too much time.
Okay.
If Ingrid says that what she said is true, then
Aurora.
what did I say?
Ingrid.
I got lost with the spider, okay?
It sounded right to me.
I don't know where the spider went.
It came down and I didn't know.
Not wrong, really.
Yeah. She very quickly corrected me. That was-
Sorry.
I felt a shiver at that one.
Full
Oh
character
man.
now.
Is it icy in here to you guys too? As soon as we have time, we'll do that. But if what Aurora says is true, then we don't have a lot of time and they know we're coming.
I understand. But what I recommend for the plan, what I'm gonna do, is going to change based on whether or not I can do this on my own.
Okay, so do you want to do this first?
If that's okay.
Yeah. Let's do it first.
Is that okay to?
Iliad pulls out his flute.
Roll me a mind dredge, please, Quinn. Sure,
Can I-
you can bolster
I have a melody.
legend point.
I think.
Oh yeah, let's
I was
do it.
wondering if I can help
try.
this.
I'm gonna have.
Does precog help in any way?
Yes, yeah. You could basically aid ally mechanically. You'll give him an advantage.
Okay.
And you're able to do it through because you have access to prescience as well.
Can Brick roll will
Sure.
to try to? He doesn't know what he's doing. He's just like,
Thinking really hard.
No, don't do that! Don't do that! No!
The bacon in his head is popping.
Something's popping out! Push it back, push it back.
Gotta clean up now, everything.
Yeah, no, I like that a lot. So you had an advantage. Well, Iliad's got to sing us a song.
Yeah.
But after let's do the rolls first, and then we'll act it out, and you can
Turn that up because I think I'm hearing it to go with that.
Sure. So you had advantage from Aurora and from Iliad.
So Iliad pulls out his flute and
Oh, and from.
he's playing into the flute, but it sounds like a mixture of voice plus flute.
Oh,
I don't know, do I need to roll anything for that, or
legend
can I just
point.
make
No,
that story
we'll
all
flavor that one.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's a little low.
21. Okay.
40 for mind dredge.
Nice.
So with my legend point, I was
Wow.
able to keep one. So
40.
40. Okay, so that's
going in
cool.
deep, going in hard.
So
Good gun,
the
good
will roll for Brick lowered the challenge rating, allowing it to be an exceptional success. So we'll have Quinn be able to kind of see this one again too, like we did last time.
How does Archelon come into play in this? I want him to be involved.
Well, I mean, I would say, see what you think of this. Crystal's glowing, obviously, and there's the ringing that maybe will match in tone with Iliad's
nice.
song. And then when we go into the bridge scene, Arkiro will be there too.
As Arkiro, not as this crystal sword.
Yeah. So, because that's in a headspace
Yep.
there, and so I like that a lot. Okay,
Okay.
so let's have Quinn. What's it look like as you start to do this, and then Iliad will sing a
Yeah,
song.
we need that song again. Or that sound effect, whatever it was.
Yeah. I'll.
Sorry.
It's a loop that plays, so it should be good. Go ahead, Quinn.
Well, it's different this time. I'm going to gather us all around you, and there's going to be. You are just being encircled by us.
Brick's so uncomfortable.
Yep. but that's okay because we know that partially triggers it, right?
We're holding
Is the-
hands.
No, we're not holding hands.
Okay.
Elliot, stop it. No, stop it.
I thought-
Just be quiet.
All right.
Okay. I'll tell you when you need to start singing.
Now?
Right? Nope, not yet.
Oh.
Just wait. Your hands are sweaty. Those are not my hands.
Oh, you can't take both of my legend points.
In episode 1.
In episode 1.
I'm so distracted now. You're awake now. You're standing up, right? You're not on the couch this time. You're awake. You're standing up.
Yeah.
And
Helmet's down.
helmet's down.
Trying to close my eyes.
But I want Ajax involved too, right? So it's because he's a part of this. You guys are integrated, and so it's one of those trying to keep him awake as much as possible, if I can. And so you hear Quinn essentially talking to both of you, and you are staring into my eyes, right? And my eyes are going to start to shift and glow, and you're going to see them start to crystallize. There's the thrum of the crystal. You hear a very faint sound of Arkiro's voice, right? Telling you to be calm and think Focus on the moment when you were in the air, flying, when it was just you two. You're hearing 𝒔𝒑𝒆𝒄𝒂's voice. Maybe I role played out. Brick, think of the time that it was just us. Think of that moment that it was just the air around you. Think of that air breathing into your lungs, pushing deep into your lungs, and there's nothing else in this world. But I don't want you to close your eyes. I want you to keep looking into mine. As you're looking into Quinn's. Look into my eyes. Go deep. Stay there. Keep any glimpse of what you have seen, of what that memory was. Go back to that one. Don't go back to the emotion. Go back to the idea of it. Go back to the thought of it. See that place around you. Shift to other memories. Shift to other places that you've seen and that you've been to. See the people there. Do not get overwhelmed by the memory. Breathe in the air as you are falling. Think of those places and those peoples. Hear those voices. Look into my eyes. See me there too.
Bim Bam saying something.
Well, he's telling him to go someplace, so him is going to try. I think this works with the rule set. Aura of teleport. Not trying to per se go someplace, but the clarity of the envisionment of where to go to manifest it is what she wants to radiate to the group.
Okay, that's fun.
So
Yeah.
that's the idea of it. Teleporting at least in the step of the mind for it and making an aura of that. So as Brick is envisioning it, hopefully it locks into crystal clarity.
Sounds good. No, I like that. Definitely a narrative one. So go ahead and roll that, and then we'll have Iliad's song.
Iliad, sing. No, sing. Ajax, do you hear me?
I hear you. I don't know how, but yes.
I need you to look into my eyes just as much as Brick is. See through him.
All right.
Stay with me.
And again, it's like a mixture of flute and voice.
That's awesome. What'd you get? Bim Bam?
19.
19, okay. 21, okay.
We're all going there.
Not quite. The idea of, I think what we'll do.
Can I do a little,
Please, yeah.
like a little visual of what I see Brick going through?
Yeah.
So Brick is standing there staring at Quinn, and as he kind of feels that feeling from last time when Quinn brought him into the bridge, into his last memory, his heart rate starts to go up and he starts to get stressed out. And when he starts to hear 𝒔𝒑𝒆𝒄𝒂, he's gonna like see with no sound or anything, just see himself screaming and railing against something and looking at someone else separated. And it's just a figure, but it like starts to look like it's transition-y and he can't get a focus on it, and it starts to turn into 𝒔𝒑𝒄𝒂. And back and forth between this figure and 𝒔𝒑𝒄𝒂. and Brick is screaming, but you can't hear anything, and he's just railing. And interspersed is this, when Quinn was trying to get him to don't focus on emotion, just remember something. Interspersed with that vision is Brick just looking down, walking, and he just sees his feet walking on a hallway floor, and he's just walking, and that keeps flipping back and forth.
Can Brick? Maybe I should ask this as Quinn, but is Brick conscious enough where he can speak out loud and tell us what he's seeing?
So not right now,
Okay.
and with Pim Pam's role, he was about to get lost into the screaming,
Yep.
him screaming, and
Yep.
about to be overwhelmed by the emotion and fear
Okay.
and stress. But it's almost like suddenly he gets tackled by Pim Pam in that vision back into the one where he's just walking,
Oh, that's perfect.
and then he breathes and he's in control and his helmet comes up.
Nice.
What do his eyes look like?
They're closed now.
Oh, okay.
And maybe we should still go back to the bridge.
Yes, I think so too. And I think we'll add with that everyone gets the sense. Aurora's seeing it as if looking through water. Maybe both Aurora and Pim Pam and Iliad. In addition, with Pim Pam doing that, you guys get this sense that you're kind of seeing the bridge, seeing that Brick is. It's almost as if you're looking into his mind, and this is how his mind interprets what's going on inside him. And it's this bridge that's spanning across this waterway, and it's broken down, dilapidated, but there are pieces in there. They're not fully connected, and there's pieces scattered about. And Arkiro will be there standing next to Brick.
I think Arkiro is there.
Yep. And Quinn. Periodically, I mean, so Quinn and Arkiro are gonna flip back
flip.
and forth. So it's only going to be one of them at a time for right now. But if you think of it cinematically,
Yeah.
like you're standing there next to Arkiro, you talk, it comes back and it's Quinn, and you so on and so forth.
Brick is going to... Is Arkiro, like, next to him? Mm-hmm. Look over at Arkiro and just stare for a minute. And then look down the broken bridge. And there's gonna be, like, a mirror of Arkiro, but it's not Arkiro. Like, there's someone else.
Yep. On that side.
Standing...
Next to you.
Brick isn't there.
Okay, interesting.
But there's just someone on the other side.
Yep.
Just a humanoid figure mirroring Arkiro.
Okay.
And I think Brick is gonna take a deep breath, and with the will roll I had, like he's gonna just take this in. And it's just a thing. And he's gonna close his eyes and think back to his footsteps walking. And if you're okay with this, I think as he's slowly breathing and thinking about that, a piece of the bridge should just slowly come down from the sky.
Oh, cool.
From the clouds. As if he didn't really...
Yes, I'm fine.
He didn't really make it. He's just allowing it. He's just welcoming it.
Yes. Okay. 9?
9.
All right. We get a Brick memory.
We get a memory within a memory.
That the bridge is not a memory.
Right. Okay.
This is the memory we're unlocking.
It's the way Quinn has basically taught Brick
To
how
access
to,
them.
How the bridge is it's like Quinn gave Brick a canvas that he can now put these things. Like it was just scattered, but now it's like I can put these in order, and I can step back and like meta analysis of the memories.
Yeah.
And we unlock a memory.
Will Quinn see this too then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is this really necessary?
Accelerated basic training means accelerated weapons training.
Can't I just watch an instructional video?
No, I'm not going to have anyone under my command who's never handled a firearm.
All this bureaucratic manipulation, all these broken rules to get me here, and this is where you decide to be a stickler.
Yes,
Why?
because I want you to know how to protect yourself.
Welcome back, Commander. Range through is all set for you.
Glad to hear it. Full spectrum small arms.
Ready in the cabinet, sir.
Golden. Are you ready for a beautiful sight?
We have to shoot all of these?
Well, as fun as that would be, we're going to start with this. 𝒌𝒄𝒅 standard issue pistol. Semi-automatic heat-cycled action quadratic caliber ammunition. Near light round velocity effectively means hit scan targeting. The best part? No reloading. Ever. Permanent, ambient energy fed internal magazine. Quadratic caliber means it's not going to take anything out in one shot, but it's always going to be there for you.
Are you drooling?
Just admiring, B. Want to hold it?
I do not.
Here, I'll show you how it works.
Commander, I'd wager I know more about how that weapon works than you do, which is precisely the reason I do not want to hold it.
B, I've had one of these on my hip for a
Quadratic
decade.
caliber would indicate a streamed subphysical field interrupting the bosonic energy carrier particles of whatever massful structures are unfortunate enough to get in the way, evaporating, deforming, or irradiating the emergent physicality of the object in question.
Very impressive. Are you done? Look, that's how it works, but you need to know how it feels.
I don't care to know how it feels.
Don't be afraid.
Fear is a healthy response to dangerous power.
No, respect is the healthy response.
I could probably give you the exact number of megajoules in that weapon.
And I'm here to help you respect that number, not fear it. I'll be right here the whole time. Okay. Step over here in front of me. Face the range. Give me your dominant hand first. Now, bring your support up. Good.
Must you stand so close to me?
I'm guiding your form. Don't flatter yourself. All right, now keep a firm grasp, finger off the trigger. All right, now your feet, shoulder width apart, like this. Now follow the top rail. Get familiar with the optics. Focus on the reticle. Let everything else blur for now. Just focus there for a little bit. Now bring the sights to the target. Line up your shot. Now just breathe there. Watch how the reticle sways. Get a feel for all the imperfections. Breathe and feel. Breathe and feel.
Have I breathed enough yet?
All right, turning the gun on. Keep it steady.
Fine.
Okay? You have it now. All yours.
Okay.
Oh, fussed.
What?
I accidentally gave you the triple caliber.
What? What does that mean?
Okay, there is a live explosive round in there that can pop an elephant like a balloon.
What do I do?
If you make the wrong move, this whole room could be carbonized.
Tell me what to do!
B, I need you to stay calm, breathe, and know that I lied.
What?
Triple caliber doesn't mean anything. I made it up. I never even turned your gun on.
Commander, this is too far. Why does everything have to be a joke to you?
I only do this to those I know can take it.
This was not funny, and absolutely not.
I only joke when life's not at stake. When there's time to enjoy a smile.
I am not smiling.
Because during a mission, I need focus. I need discipline. B, look at your gun. Where are you pointing it?
Down the range, obviously.
Exactly. This entire time, you never once moved that weapon, no matter what. Even when you thought there was danger, you kept the weapon in a safe direction. You could have dropped it, you could have thrown it, you could have backed away. But in the midst of fear and emotion, you held steady. You had discipline. That's exactly what we need.
Well,
Now, you're gonna shoot.
my hands are shaking.
Know your imperfections. Breathe yourself down. You have this. Finger on the trigger. Squeeze to the first wall. Aim. And fire away. First try hit. Well done, Venun. Though I highly recommend not turning your head away when you fire. Okay. Let me have that. How do you feel?
I'm not sure. That was...
I know. It only gets better. You did good, B. I'm proud of you.
I'm not even sure what I did.
You have what it takes. I wanted you here for a reason.
You wanted me here to fix a broken AI.
No, that was just the beginning. Ajax is the crux of what we need to build, but it's so much bigger than that. And I see you right in the middle of it all.
I still have no clue what you mean.
You will. B, if there's anyone out there who can change the world, my bet's on you. And it starts with this mission. It starts with Ajax. He's the first step to the other toys.
Other toys?
He's the mind. But now we need the body. Now, we make the armor.
I love that memory.
Nice.
So do we all see this? Or do we just see the bridge part?
You guys only saw the bridge part.
Okay.
And you saw the piece coming down and put into place. Quinn was able to see it with Brick again.
Do we see other pieces falling at this point?
No.
No? Are we back to the bridge, or are we back in the room?
You're probably back in the room, unless you have anything else.
No, I'm good with that. And even if it was back to the bridge, I think it would be like Brick is on the bridge and he willingly opens his eyes and then he's back in the room.
Nice.
When you open your eyes, you're going to see just the faintest, absolute pulse of an image of Arkiro before you see me again. It was almost like the double take type. It wasn't there, it was there. Whatever it was, but it was just there.
His helmet's still up. So you couldn't see his expression.
Nope, it's fine.
But he's... The helmet is just going to stare at you for a little bit.
Okay.
And then... Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you for trusting me. Thank you for trusting us. How do you feel?
I feel okay.
At this point, Aurora's going to kind of fall down-ish. Just slowly just kind of fall to the floor and... Oh. I need to rest.
Brick is gonna, like, kneel and grab your elbow or... out of guilt.
I just need some healing.
Yeah, we'll get you to your room. Can we do that?
Yeah, that would be perfect.
Okay.
Thank you. I just might need to rest for quite a while.
I'll help with that. Britt, can you help her?
Yeah. Brick will just, like, hold you up and walk you to. I'm assuming he knows where to go. We're at the estate, right?
Yep, you're at the Greenwood Estate.
Can you come with us, please?
Yes, of course.
Can we plan while you are getting healed?
Yeah.
She just needs to lay down. Iliad and I will take care of the rest. As long as she's there and stable, she'll be just fine.
Okay.
But Pim come with us, and I guess anyone else who's here is part of the planning process.
Can I call Demeter?
Yeah, if you guys want him there. Yep.
Yeah.
Demeter can come. Ybærg is there if you want.
Yes.
Okay. And anybody else, Tatiana, if you want her there.
Sure. She's a healer too.
Miri will come. And basically anybody you guys want.
Is everybody in my room then?
Yep.
Hey, that is.
Pink room, boy band posters.
Looking at like all the butterflies, things.
Yeah, no, it was my parents' old room, not my old room. That one had
I half
unicorns.
expected to be like Iliad. Iliad has a sea turtle poster. It's up in his room, up in your room.
Well, it wasn't there, but when Iliad walked in.
Yeah.
Wait, he just puts it there.
It's a picture of Aurora, braces, and frizzy hair.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
So good.
Wait, is this your actual home?
You're in Greenwood Estate, which is where
she came
Aurora
from.
grew up.
Yeah, but
Worse
her
yet-
room right now is her parents' old room. not-
Worse yet, there's a picture of Ingrid with braces right next to her.
Why?
And then Bullocks right next to them.
Yes.
You were
The
quite
spider,
So
a couple of frogs.
Oh.
Family portrait of all of her and her animals.
That's beautiful.
Before she gets into bed, she's going to put the eye of the eyes in her mother's dresser in one of the bottom drawers.
Sounds good.
We wanted to be able to use the toolkit to be able to start the process of it healing and reversing it being cursed.
Right.
What would be the opportunity to be able to use that on Ingrid now, or would that be counterproductive?
It wouldn't necessarily. She's not.
It's not the same thing.
Right.
But what, like, being able to use them, even because I know I'm not going to be able to change it fast.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
But it's a slow process, and so them being a part of a good healing of some kind, I'm
Right.
holding it while I heal her. Something happens where they are somehow involved with it, but I would want that to make sense. I would want that.
Right.
I just want to start the process.
Story-wise, I'm not opposed to that. I'll tell you, mechanically, to do this process, every time you use them, they need to take something.
They need to take
So
something.
you'll get some kind of negative. You'll get something bad done to you, because right now they're pure evil, and what you're trying to do is do the reverse of what Nahazik did and make them good. So now you have to use something pure evil, which costs something, and do good with that. And over time, you do that enough times, they could be changed back. So, this is
I
a.
wanted to talk to you about that.
We could.
Later.
Yeah, we can talk a little more.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I'm very interested now.
I have a very good idea.
Is this really time to be using experimental medicine on Aurora?
I'm not gonna use them specifically. I just want to start the process, have them around so that we can, I don't know, get them used to goodness.
I don't care about stupid gems. We're here to take care of Aurora.
And we're going to do that. That's exactly
I
what
don't
we're
think
here.
we need to. I don't think we need to spend any time, resources, or risk on taking care of gems. We got to take care of her. Let's just get her fixed up in a way that we can be sure of, right?
Oh, yeah. No, absolutely. I'm not going to do anything that I wouldn't normally do.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you, Pim Pam. I might need that reminder. These things, I don't know how they work. I don't know how they function or how they may or may not affect us, or me specifically, if I'm going to be the one using them. So your reminders and your accountability is helpful. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Like, all right. Do your thing.
Now, mechanically, for lethal damage, they're going to have to just tend to Aurora for, I think it's 24 hours.
Does she have any...
Sorry, it's a long time.
There's a lot of people in your room.
Yeah, well, everybody else doesn't have to stay there the whole time. Obviously.
No,
Just
we have to stay.
Clearly.
Yes, we do.
Obviously, my parents have a sitting room or something that's off.
We have to... planning might take a while.
Yeah, but healing lethal damage, she'll heal in 24 hours, resting, doing no strainful activity.
It's fine.
She heals per fortitude point she has, and then whatever stat attribute you're using, she heals that many points in addition if you're focusing.
Yeah.
So for those 24 hours, you need to be focused on her. You won't be able to do anything in the first 24 hours in the challenge event. Now, obviously, we can do planning and stuff. That's fine.
Yeah.
But that's one. The trade-off is for the first 24 hours, any challenge event thing we do, Quinn can't be involved and Aurora because they're focusing on healing Aurora's lethal damage.
Okay.
Are there any other...
Just
banes?
roll-wise. Again, you guys can talk and plan and all that stuff.
Are there any other banes, anything that, like restoration or anything that would be able to speed up the process? It's just the 24 hours.
Yeah, there's a feat that can speed up the process.
You have a feat point. Is it 1 feat point?
I don't think it's one. Let me check really quick.
I'm kidding. I don't want you to spend your feat points on
No,
that.
you guys heard it. Dan's going to give us this feat.
Yeah.
Right, that's what I heard.
Oh, is that-
Clearly.
What's the item that it exists in?
Kristen, Pim-Pim's is going to shuffle you up a stack of cookies since you're going to be here for a while. So she's just going to like shuffle it around a bit, and cut and then cut and then cut, and every time it's going to double and double with each cut. They're all going to be people that you or we know making funny faces.
These are cookies?
So, cookies. Yes,
Iliad
they're
pokes
all
down and
like
says-
weird caricatures. They're caricatures of Iliad, of Pim Pam, of Ingrid,
That's
of
awesome.
Brick, just making funny faces in bright, cartoony, frosted colors. Just put a little stack on your nightstand.
I love it.
I need to know that trick.
Oh, I've got one for you.
Like right now.
She'll give you one. It's
We'll look at it.
perfectly
Hold on it.
No, it's
Extraordinary
It's your own face, and it tastes like grape jelly.
Thanks, Mom. All right, we won't worry about it right now.
Yeah.
Now, I'm
I have to
thinking
eat
you
all
guys
of
are in
these?
Prati, and you could. One of the roles, so this would be a kind of a compromise thing. One of the roles could be instead of Quinn doing it, you could get a healer from Prati to come in and do it who would have that feat.
What about
Would Tatiana
Mala?
have it?
What about Let's Just Eat Mala?
Yeah.
Mala would not have it.
He would not have it?
No, he doesn't. That's not
You can
specific.
fight him
But
anyway.
Aurora, roll me your presence, please.
Okay.
It is.
I have extraordinary presence, right? Don't
Yeah,
I?
this is more to help me determine because I haven't built a full Tatiana character sheet, and that's a very fair point. Thank you, Compass.
20, not nat.
Okay, all right, yeah, she has it, so she can take care of you.
Nice.
And yeah, extraordinary
Pushes
healing.
me aside.
Stop.
Which how much does that? I'm just looking at it now. 3 point. So yeah, it is 3 points, and
And
then,
I have 3 points of fortitude, so right? That makes the 6. Is that what you're saying?
It's a 3-point feat.
a
That's
3
a lot
point
for a
feat.
non-combat feat.
But what it does is you can take an hour to heal, and when you roll heal, your heal roll heals lethal damage. So it basically kind of reduces the lethal heal to an hour rather than 24 hours. Mm-hmm. So effectively with that, Tatiana can aid. So what we'll say is a trade-off is she can't be used in planning in the 24 hours, but Aurora is healed, so that means Aurora and Quinn can now participate in challenge events.
Who's Tatiana?
Iliad says.
I wouldn't know her. Okay.
This is my friend
Is she
from school.
elvish? Elvish?
She's a dwarf.
I'm single.
You can you see her?
That was fast.
Okay, wow!
He does not say that.
Pim Pam, don't kill him now. We need him. Pimp,
That
don't
was
kill
like
him now.
internal thoughts he had, and then he's like, no. But wait, you said she's a dwarf?
A dwarf.
That's not gonna
Yeah.
work.
Elves and dwarves, you know.
That's true, though. That's true.
Okay, that exploded.
Oh my god.
Come on.
That's funny.
All right, so
That's an episode of BombSquad.
28 to throw an actual dagger at Iliad's heart. I just don't. I don't.
You didn't even hear that. It was in my head.
Yeah, then,
So that's what would
then the
have
dagger
happened.
was in my head.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
The dagger with the eye.
Yes.
Right in
It
his
was
in
like
your eye was
looking
like-
up and down, Tasha.
Okay. I wouldn't have to look up that much, I suppose.
He just can become incapacitated or something.
Yeah. Well, I think Tatiana's just gonna walk in and seems like there's a lot of tension in the room. Can everyone leave so I can heal my friend?
Quinn can stay.
All right.
Sorry.
No, it's good.
It was kind of shuffled out.
All right.
Crumbs dropping behind him.
Protect him.
Before the party all kills each other, before we even start planning, we will begin planning on the next episode of Bomb Squad. This has been another fantastical episode of Bomb Squad and Avenue Studios production. Do give us a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell to follow the adventure. You can further support us and become a part of the ever-growing forest known as Avenue Studios by joining our locals or Patreon community. Doing so not only helps us continue to create high-quality content, but you will also gain access to bonus content, some special bonus content, as well as our exclusive Discord where you can chat with us, play games, watch movies, join on live streams, and so much more. Don't forget to check the links in the description below for sound, music, and ambience that we use. And thank you so very much for joining the adventure. We will see you next time. Bye-bye.